Alright, what's up y'all, it's LakerFan here. As you can see by the title of today's video, we're here to talk about the life as a lockdown on NBA 2K22 Next Gen. So I hope y'all enjoy. If you do, feel free to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on noties, all that good stuff, and like always, try to 1,000 likes. Now, in this video, I'm on my 6'6" lock. You can see my point guard is on a 79 overall. We got my boy Shots Top 5, also known as AK. 79 overall. I'm on my 99 two-way slashing playmaker. It's been a minute since I've been on the 6'6", honestly. And I really do love the build. It's just been a little bit inconvenient to try and play on it lately, whether it's trying to grind new builds for Pro-Am or whatever the case may be, or me just, I've also found a love for the 7-foot big that we will have in this video as well, playing on-ball defense on top of that. But like I said, in this video, you're here to see the life as a lockdown in 2K22 Next Gen. So not only do you have to deal with the sliding and the ISO and all types of stuff like that, but in today's video, I want to talk about teams like this. So in the first couple of possessions, you're not going to see it really unfold the exact way that it does throughout the whole rest of the game, but they're going to be dodging me as a lockdown. And it's reasonable, it's understandable that they want to go at my point guard, who is a 79 overall, doesn't have any defensive badges or defensive attributes upgraded at all. You can see that guard is flaring up, trying to get the ball, and in this situation, I mean, AK still plays really good defense. It's crazy. This man has like literally like 50 steal rating, no interceptor or anything like that. Still playing good lanes, still playing good defense in this game as well. But again, this one right here, you can see it's just the left-right slide. It is what it is. So I know it's a little bit unconventional to start the game at 7-3 and show you guys from this point forward, but I just wanted to skip all the BS of them just running their offense normal. I want to show this. So you're going to see they're dodging me as the lockdown defender. Now, it's understandable. My point guard, AK, has literally a 79 overall with no defense upgraded. But look at this. I mean, they are completely like doing whatever it takes to put the ball in the hands of the person that I am not guarding. And it's crazy, bro. It's insane. And again, I do understand there is strategy behind that, but either way, they're not getting anywhere doing so. I mean, they're so focused on trying to force the ball into someone's hands that they're not even actually getting open. I mean, and again, we will talk about the left-right sliding and stuff like that and all the crazy stuff you have to deal with playing as an on-ball defender. But again, I am actually playing as my 7-footer playing on-ball D in this video as well in the next gameplay that we're going to show. And honestly, I'm starting to really love it. Like, you can really play some great defense as a big in this game. It's unbelievable how well you can keep up with these guards. But either way, right here, again, off-ball movement everywhere. I'm running from corner to corner, wing to corner, like corner to wing, and the list goes on and on. And again, I'm not going to hate on people who play like this by any means. I think it's pretty smart and pretty innovative to be able to actually involve all three people who are playing and, you know, not stick someone in the corner and just sit still and just deal with it like that and just run through the point guard all day, as a lot of you guys have probably played against. And, you know, you've played against guards like AK all day, where it's just dudes who are, you know, going left and right and stuff like that as well. I will say, I think he does it a lot better than a lot of the people in this game, and I do think there is a skill gap to it. Mind you, again, he's playing on a 79 overall in this game as well. But either way, again, we are here to talk about in this gameplay the dodging of the lockdown and how the life of a lockdown is so frustrating. The arrow switching. You can see I'm sitting here doing it left and right. I switch my arrow over to this dude for some reason. Now I'm still trying to get it. I still can't get it. And I finally do, but now I end up just having to get ran off ball, running through screens, stuff like that. Either way, the principle still stays the same. You can still play good defense regardless of the arrow, regardless of your build, regardless of what they're doing to you. You can still get involved off ball in the defense as well. But in this situation where I'm really hawking and trying to play the on ball D, again, you can see, boom, switch out. Now confusion amongst our team. Open shot, shoots an early. However, I still get a really good rebound out on the break, and then my boy smokes the wide open corner three. Now, again, I don't want this video to be in any way me ridiculing people who run off balls or anything like that, or run wraps, try to get the ball in the weaker person's hands. This is all game planning at the end of the day. It's all strategy. People are thinking a little bit. And right here, you're going to see he hits a simple tween and just goes to the rim, and Tonic doesn't get the block. I mean, sometimes in this game, as a defender, things just don't go your way. It's as simple as that. I mean, you can't always just, because you have a 99 block, just block people on reasonable things. Right here, you guys can see, if you're not familiar with the way that I play with this build right here, I run as the pick and roller on offense, even at the 6'6", and then I guard ball on defense. This was by far the favorite way I ever wanted to set this build up. Unfortunately, right here, this is again what I'm talking about. So I try and get on ball. I'm trying to take away this middle right here. You can see they run the double screens right here, and that's always going to be unfortunate, to be honest with you, because then AK is not over here on this side of it. And honestly, I don't even know what you do on stuff like this. I mean, the little off ball, you can see he ends up going to the corner too. So even if this dude didn't shoot this shot, nobody of us three were even accountable for this guy right here, or for that matter, I mean, we were all literally jumping out of the guard. So understand with this video, me showcasing what these guys are doing is more so me talking about how you as a defender have to adjust to what the offense does, whereas the offense doesn't exactly have to adjust to what the defense does. And that's obviously the problem that we have in this 2K22 next gen life, or even just current gen 2. for that matter. But the offense is in such dictatorship. It's in such control of the game. So for this possession right here, you're gonna see I'm getting really bumpy on the sideline. I'm trying to play the bump steal on this left. If he puts it in his left hand again, he ends up standing still, giving it to the other guard. Now I'm trying to deny off ball, make sure he can't get it back, and I'm not even paying attention to what's going on over there because I'm paying so much focus to not letting him get the ball back. Now, this is the thing. It's hard to play team defense against people who play like this. And I gotta say again, it's a really good style. I do advocate for this if you have the team and you have the squad to be playing like this, where you can run a lot of off-ball reps. You can do movement from wing to corner, corner to corner, all types of different stuff. You can move people all over the place when it comes to that guy at the 2. Now, obviously in this game, he didn't shoot too well. It was literally almost a non-factor, to be completely honest with you. But the movement itself still created that guard getting a couple openings for 3. But to talk about the life as a lockdown in a negative way, obviously you already have to be the reactor to whatever the offense is doing. So you're just reading and reacting to what he's doing. You have no really full control over pushing him into a certain spot, especially in park, where I like to kind of control that. But in this situation where you're playing against people who do this stuff too, it makes it even harder. I mean, you have to read and react to literally 3 different people moving around, or 2 different screens where they're going to go off the screens, all types of stuff like that. Now, in this next gameplay, you're going to see I'm on my 7-footer, and these guys allow me to play straight up defense the whole game, whether it be ISO or just regular 2-man screens. And this is what I'm here to talk about. I really don't think the 2-man screen game is that hard to defend. All right, so this is me on my 7-footer. No Gatorade boost, no actual like boost or anything like that on my driving dunk, defense, steals, blocks, whatever the case may be. Me just playing against another squad. Again, these guys are like level 40, 39, 39. I understand the win percent in both these gameplays hasn't been the exact highest. It's like 55-ish or something like that. Honestly, I do want to get back into stage a whole lot more than I have been on this year. It's really kind of brain damaging, I'm not gonna lie, playing all these like park people left and right. And that's not me trying to sit here and bash them by any means, but it's just not the competition level that I want when playing the park. And when playing with a full squad like this, with me, Kitchen, and Tonic. Also, if you didn't notice, I switched guards between gameplays, but either way, I'm on pink shirt this game, and just focus on the way that I'm playing defense. I was locked in on this one. I don't know what this dude did to irritate me, but I was just completely locked in, really focused, trying to really just prove a point with this 7-footer on defense. And honestly, it's very doable. You can see I'm going to be able to dodge screens. I'm keeping up with the left-right cheese. Now, granted, this guy isn't the fastest by any means. He's still moving pretty decent, though. It's not anything amazing, but it's definitely still decent. But either way, you can see they're in the post right here trying to get some stuff going on. They end up throwing a passing lane. Kitchen's out, goes ahead and just hits the green in transition, just like that. 6-0. Now, you are going to see this pink shirt dude is getting just put on blanks. Like, he is not scoring anything in this game. So, in this situation, I'm over here just playing ISO D. I'm taking away his offhand very often. You can see right here, I'm getting crazy bumps. He can't really go anywhere, honestly. And I'm playing for the chase downs too. If I play him super tight, it is what it is. All I'm trying to do is take away the 3-point line from him. Right here, I'm not gonna lie, he probably could have had that, but I don't know the finishing ability of his build. I end up getting a passing lane off the top of my head, just like that. And then, again, they were just locked up for the whole shot clock. And this is to talk about, honestly, I do agree with some people when they say ISO is not the easiest thing in the world, because you don't have a lot of things getting in the way. Now, there's the other case to be made for it, where it's just me and him. No help defender, no confusion in terms of like the defense being able to control the offense, trying to bait the point guard or anything like that. ISO is as simple as I'm on an island, and if I can defend him, he's locked. If I can't, then he scores. And also, the 3-point line is very open. Now, right here, you can see he's calling for screens. I'm able to get a pretty good test on that one. He ends up shooting it early and airballs it as well. I get a horrible catch right here and don't get the quick drop, but either way, again, I really could have jumped at that too, and the 11% probably would have turned into like a 40 right there. So again, just really bad shot. You can push them into the corner. They can't really go anywhere off of it. I don't know why this dude's lined up on me at the 2 either, but I just dropped for the standing lob, and then boom, it's just literally as cake as that. The big man stays at home on Tonic. They don't get the switch off with the right stick on the inbound. I mean, realistically, again, you're going to see I'm coming out here, pick and roll D. I'm sitting under the screens, waiting for him to make a move on which side he wants to go to. Now I'm sealing off the screen side. Again, I'm going to try and push him away from the screen, but he ends up just kind of running away from me. And then, bro, this dude comes out here, shoots a late. It was open, so there was a chance of him still missing it, obviously. I'm not open enough on this dunk, and then I just sit here and wait. Tonic's wide open in the corner. Boom, green. Just like that. It's 14-0. I mean, again, they're not really doing anything complicated to take me off ball. I'm sitting here guarding probably like a 5'9", 5'10 player on my 7-footer, and I'm literally just sticking with him, whether it be ISO, pick and roll. He hasn't done literally anything. Now, he does get me by a small glimpse right there. Ends up getting the quick drops. You can see the margin of him actually making this. It was so small. I'll play for this all day. I mean, I'm literally right there, hand in the rim with the ball going in as well. And that definitely has a chance of either missing just because of Intimidator or also just, you know, me blocking it as well on a chase down. Either way though, quick drops are definitely dominant. I'm not sure what this dude sacrificed to be able to have those. He might not have great defense on his build. He might just be a super offensive like 5'9", 5'10 guard, whatever the case may be. Either way, the deal is the deal, always the same with these park guys. They're not switching the pink shirt off of me. I mean, they're down 17-2. They're going away from Pinky now. I mean, honestly, they got nothing going on here. You guys get the gist of this. I'm going to go ahead and skip to the actual box score right here. Next, we throw an alley-oop to Tonic. He doesn't end up getting it. I go up with a super contested layup. We don't even get it as well. You're going to see right here, they give the ball to the guard. Boom, blitz, because these guys are just out of position. Here's another thing I want to recommend to any guards out there, too, who are expecting to be able to even do something right here. You need to slow down when you don't have your teammates down the court. In this situation, this dude's not in position to actually be a scorer yet. And this guy right here, he's just kind of lost. He's setting a screen when absolutely there's no reason for him to be setting a pick right here. This point guard is getting harassed because of the screener and because of this dude not being up the court. Now, as a guard, you need to be more hesitant. You need to not push the ball when your team isn't back in transition yet and you haven't set anything up. Because right here, boom, Kitchen goes for the steal, off the blitz, bump, boom, simple as that, backs up for three, bang. I mean, 20-4, just like that. This guard hasn't gone anywhere this entire game. And just to show the only way that he legitimately scores in this game, I'm out here doing triple threat, double crossover, flashy passes on my 7-footer, hitting Tonic, and it just screws up his timing entirely. I miss the board, and then boom, he's out on the break to the corner. So this is the one bucket that he actually gets. You're going to see, boom, box score right here. 3 for A as a team, 1 for 4 from 3, 3 turnovers. The guy that I was guarding had 2. And another thing, too, obviously, like I said, he got that free fast break 3 as well. But either way, he had a quick drop off, 1 on me, and then missed another shot. So here's the thing, right? I, as a lockdown with the 7-footer, can't actually manage to steal the ball from him very often. So what I have to do is just stay with him step for step and actually be able to defend him straight up like that. And be able to play for chase down blocks if I end up off ball. This is the convenience factor of the 7-footer, to be honest with you guys, though, is when I'm playing off ball on defense, if I'm ever in that situation, I'm way more of a threat when it comes to rebounding, shot blocking, rotating, all types of stuff like that, playing help for my guards if I'm in this situation too, because on the 6'6", I'm not as lanky and lengthy, so to say, where I can be able to actually like drop off this corner and do something about it. I'm more so just baiting the passing lane on that 6'6". So if I end up off ball, I'm a little bit less of a convenience to my team, where on this taller big, I mean, we got 2 7-footers right here. Like, that's a lot of length and a lot of size right there, where things like this can easily miss. And if you're on a smaller player, you don't actually have the ability to help out in this situation. So again, this is me talking about how in the first gameplay, I got froze out of the game entirely because they just took me out of it and gave it to the person who was like having the point guard on him at all times. So I wasn't able to actually make an impact on defense because, again, I was on the 6'6". I can't really bait as much or drop for rebounds, help my team in the rebounding aspect so much more. And just overall, the 6'6" can't make as much of an impact off ball as the 7-footer can. And then on top of that too, grabbing boards like that randomly as well could be a thing too. But anyway, not to stretch this out too much. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, for to drop a like, sub if you're new, turn on the noties, all that good stuff. Like always, try to 1,000 likes. And if you made it to the end of the video, put D in the comments to show support made all the way through, or put lockdown in the comments to show support made all the way through. Other than that, I hope y'all enjoyed, and take it easy, man. Peace.